All right, we are live. Testing, testing. 289. We are about to get this game rolling here. Immanuel versus Eleva-Strum. And that was just the buzzer. The music stopped playing, so we can start the audio. Please comment if there are any troubles with this video. I will probably not be able to tell from my end, so it'll be nice. All right. Lancers making their way out onto the court. I'm going to try to take some stats while I'm doing this. So it'll be Lydia Kettner, Katara Milky, Soraya Williams, Kara Scant, and Charlotte Carstensen starting for the Lancers. Okay, got that all written down. Do not know who the starters for Eleva is yet, but we'll figure out in a second. Oh, Lancer's moving back. Apologize if the camera might be a little bit jerky at times. Yes, I will be commentating and working camera at the same time, so I may miss some stuff every once in a while. Just comment in the description if I do miss anything. I'll be able to see it. I apologize if I may sound a little bit congested. I'm sort of fighting a cold right now. We'll see if I can get over it in these next couple of days. Pretty sure there are some away games next week. So Lancers coached by John Udy, managed by Olivia Thorough and Hannah Ullman, and Christian Kazemba as bookkeeper. Oh, really? Oh, Kazemba TV. Yep. All right, looks like starting for Oliva, we have 54, who does not appear to be on the stats list right now. Interesting. We have a 007 out here, people. 22 will also be starting. 42 looks like she's also on varsity. 25. Quite a few of these players are not in my stat book. Oh well. We'll have to make up names for them, I guess. But number 40 is on my stat book. So 22, 40, 42, 54, and 25. I may just keep stats on the Lancers because quite a few of the Oliva players do not appear to exist in here. So I may not know all their names. I apologize for that. We'll be starting any minute here. I do not know what the holdup is exactly. In the meantime, you guys can check out this disco party I found. Or, let's see, where is it? Bubbles. Bubbles are pretty cool. Players moving back to their benches, it looks like. Something must be holding them up. I guess they're gonna continue warm-ups here. I'm not entirely sure what's happening or who we're waiting on, but guess we get to watch some more warm-ups. That's pretty cool. They just buzzed the horn, so I guess we're gonna be starting here. Still do not know the names of a few of those players, but number 22's name is Ali Schick. Number 40's name is Paige Hanner, and 42 would be Amber Wojcik, something like that. I apologize if I just butchered those, but looks like jumping will be Lydia versus 40 Paige Hanner. Lydia Kettner versus Paige Hanner. Here we go. This is really intense, guys. And the game begins. Number 20 with the pass gets it down to number 40, who loses the ball. It goes out of bounds off of Eleva, so Immanuel's ball. That would be uh, Karis Gant passing it in over to Charlotte. Picks up her dribble, passes it over to Katara, back over to Charlotte, who's acting as point guard, I guess, for this game. Over to uh, Karis to Lydia, back up to Katara, back to Lydia, up top to Soraya, and that would be a travel called on Soraya. All right, looks like dribbling it down, we have number 54, who is not in my book. So Let's see, number 25 taking it back up top. She also is not in my book. Down to 42. Who is Amber Woodchick? Back out to number 22. 40 down to 22. 22 looks to put up a shot, but is blocked by both Karis and Katara. Now it'd be 42 with the shot, with the 2-pointer. Let me see. Name Charlotte with the drive gets stopped. Back over to Charlotte, and that would be Katara putting up a shot. Soraya just saving it before it goes out of bounds. Charlotte back up top, down the side, slows it down, looks for a pass, chooses Karis. Karis down to Lydia. Lydia looking. She tries to go around number 25, but it ends up bouncing out of her hands and out of bounds. Aleva's ball. Some confusion down in the court. 2 unnamed players ran the ball down. Number 54 putting up a layup, but does not fall and ends up rolling out of bounds, but goes off of Karis. So the ball remains Eleva's. See, they are the Cardinals. I should start saying that. Number 40 with the shot. That would be Paige Hanner. Coruscant bringing it down since from number 22. Almost loses it, but Lydia picks it up and passes it out to Charlotte. That would be Soraya putting up a long 2-pointer. Just a bit overhead. Number 42 passing it down to 40. Out to number 25, I believe. One of the unnamed ones. She just made a 2. Okay, that is Charlotte bringing it down. I'm kind of far away, so it's kind of hard to see at this point. All right. Karis. Over to Lydia. Taking a jump shot down at the free throw line. Does not fall. Rebounded by Charlotte out to Katara. Back out to Lydia. Soraya is now up top. And that would be a double dribble called on Soraya. Trying to get around, I believe, number 40, maybe? I don't know. Once again, I apologize. I'm fighting a cold at the moment. Kind of congested. I'll try to sniffle as little as possible. All right. 54 down to number 42. Number 40 with the shot. Does not land. Rebounded by Lydia. Over to Charlotte, who drives down. Picks it up. No, doesn't pick it up. Slow it down. Out to Karis. Looks for a pass. Karis chooses Lydia. And Lydia chooses Charlotte. Charlotte over to the left side this time. Doing some pretty good ball handling down there. Back out to Karis. Karis looking, making her move. Oh, and that would be a carry called on Karis. All right. 25 passing it into 54. 54, who is unnamed, tries to take a shot, but it goes right out of bounds. Lydia passing it in on the Lancers side while the Cardinals play a press on them. Lancers struggle to get it past the press, but they do manage it. And Lydia with the ball in the corner. Soraya just aggressively chucking it at, I believe it was either going to Charlotte or Karis. Timeout called by Prof Beauty. All right. So currently the score is 6-0. Cardinals in the lead. Lancers still have potential to come back. It's still very early on in the game. Currently Lancers missing one of their players, Kari Wales. Sick for the day. We hope she'll be back soon. And then I do not know who the Cardinals are missing, but I do know that they are adding people, and I have no idea who they are because they're not in my book. 25, passing it into 54. She dribbles down slowly. She makes a rainbow pass, but it ends up going out of bounds with 25 attempting to save it. Lydia passing it in. Once again, Eleva running a press against the Lancers. It's pretty early on in the game to be running a press, in my opinion. Number 54 with the shot. That would be her first points of the game. Katara to Charlotte. I'm learning these names. I'll get there. Charlotte driving down the side, picking up her dribble out to Soraya, who takes a maybe 3. I can't tell if she was on the line or not. Ball goes off of either 24 or 25 on Eleva. So Lydia gets to pass it in out to Karis. Karis down to Charlotte, out to Soraya, over to Lydia. Lydia drives down the center and then passes it out to Charlotte, over to Karis, to Soraya, out to Katara. Takes a jump shot. It's rebounded by number 42. Oops. That would be number 40 with the layup. Paige Hanner, that would be her second made shot of the day. So now we have Charlotte out on the outside, over to Karis. Karis looking for a pass going down the right. Over to Lydia. Lydia goes out to Soraya, but no, she doesn't. It's picked up by number 54, who takes a shot, but does not fall. And a jump ball was almost called, but it ended up slipping through their hands, and Soraya picked it up. And then a foul on red 54, I believe. Lydia passing it in. Oh, we got Karis tying her shoe over there. Lydia passes it over to Katara, down to Karis. Goes down the side, tries to put up a shot, is stuffed by number 22. That would be 42 to 40, back to 42. Some pretty good teamwork there. She tries to take a shot. Foul will be called on 12 Lancers, whose name is Katara. That would be Katara's first personal team's second foul of the game, I guess. Her first shot is good. 42. And second one is also good. Makes both of her free throws. Katara tries to pass it to Lydia, but does not work out for her. Ends up going into the bleachers. That would be number 50. Who has no name again? Over to 20, and to 54, who puts up a shot, and that one lands. That would be her second or fourth point of the game, technically, so second shot made. Charlotte, bringing it down slowly and quickly. That would be Lydia's first points of the game, putting the Lancers on the board. Currently, the score is 14 to 2. I apologize for not saying that quite enough. 50 just got some points. Her first 2-pointer. Lydia tries to pass to Katara, but it is stolen by 54. That would be number 40, putting up a shot, but that one does not fall. Okay, let me mark down Lydia's points here. Red 40 just got a Paige Hanner. That'll be her first personal, team second. Oops. Accidentally marked that underneath the free throws. Ooh, Karis puts up a wild shot, but does not fall. Travel called on Karis. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm making all the mistakes. Okay. That would be 54, bringing the ball down. Oof. It's hard to commentate, do camera, and do stats at the same time. Triple tasking. Okay. That would be Soraya putting up a shot. Score 16-2. I might have said that. I'm not entirely sure. 50 passing it in. Number 54, who has been point guard for the Cardinals this entire game. Still don't know what her name is, but oh well. 54 takes a two-pointer, I believe. Yes, it was a two-pointer because the score is 18-2 now. Jump ball. Lydia passing it in. All right, that would be Kataris down on the wing. Back up to Kaylee's in the game now. She puts up a shot, and it is almost rebounded by 50. But Katara makes another foul. Her second personal, team second. Subbing for the Cardinals, we have 34 and 52. 52 will now be point guard, and she is also unnamed, so I will have to make a new thing for her. Okay. Number 20 out to number 42. Score 18-2. 50 over to 34 out to 42. Down to 52. 42 puts a shot up. It was kind of wild there, and it almost went in. But just that would be Charlotte passing it all the way down to Kaylee. Been quite a few wild shots taken here. If the Lancers just take their time and square themselves up to the baskets, they may make a few more shots here. All right, that would be 52 taking 2 shots here. Her first one does not fall. Timeout called. I did not see who. All right. Kazumba TV. Last time I was broadcasting, I started singing a song about Christian, but then Sherman kept on muting my microphone because he didn't appreciate it as much as I did. All right. Looks like it was a full timeout called. Still not sure who called it. All right, that would be the buzzer. And we will be back in, should be a couple seconds. Once again, apologize for the cold that I've been fighting these past couple days. Making me sound all stuffy and annoying to listen to, so I'm going to try to sniffle as little as possible. All right, 52 has one shot left. This one is good, making her 50%. All right, Charlotte going down the side, out to Katara at the wing, up to Kaylee at the point guard position. Kaylee fakes a drive, and then it's stolen from her by number 42, Amber Wojcik or something like that. Uh, Down to 50, who takes a shot. Does not land, but it's rebounded by Kaylee. Kaylee passes it out to Katara. Actually gets to Charlotte somehow. She puts up a shot. It's rebounded by 34, who gets it to 50. Now we have 50 bringing it down. 50 may be on varsity. If she is, her name is Olivia Winju or something like that. Let's see. Oh, Soraya with the travel. She was bringing it down pretty hard there. Would have been a pretty good layup. 52 bringing it down. Over to 20. Looks for a pass down to 52. Foul called on, I believe, Soraya. Yep, Soraya. That would be her first personal, team's fourth. All right, number 20 has it. Her name is not on here. 52 takes a shot, bounces out, rebounded by Katara, gets it over to Soraya, down to Charlotte. Oops, that was the camera. That would be Soraya with a 3, and it is good. Nice 3-pointer by Soraya Williams. First 3-pointer of the game. Putting the Lancers at 5, Cardinals still at 19. But I've seen some pretty good comebacks in my day, and it's definitely not impossible for the Lancers to come back. 42 out to number, I believe, 52. 50 to 42. Some pretty good passing here. Number 20 out to 52, over to 34. They just keep the ball moving. Lancers, looks like they're running a zone to keep up with them. Lydia passes it in as the Cardinals attempt to press them. All right, that would be Charlotte weaving in and out of all the players, but she draws the foul, which was called on Red 5 to Red 52. That would be her first personal. Don't know her name. Team's third. Charlotte's first point bounces out. Not Christensen, Karstensen. Oh man, I've been saying that wrong the entire time. Her second shot lands. All right, that would be 52 over to 20. 20 looks for a pass, goes over to 52. If 20 is also on varsity, her name would be Kylie Putzi. Down to 52, back up to maybe Kylie. Out to 52 again, who still does not have a name. 25 puts up a shot. It's rebounded by number 20, and her shot lands. That would be Kylie, maybe. All right. Katara down to Kaylee, who draws the foul. The foul was on 34. I do not see her on here. Oh, there's too many players that aren't named. She just got a personal foul. Kaylee puts up a 3. Does not land. Lydia saves it from going out of bounds. Kaylee once again. She drives down the center, passes that out to Katara, out to Lydia. Over to Kaylee. Kaylee puts up another 3. This one also rims out, but this one would be Soraya. Over to Kaylee again. Kaylee weaves through all the crowded people. Almost travels, but manages to pass it out to Katara. Saved once again by Lydia. Lydia's got some pretty good saves in here. Just lunging for that thing and slapping it back in bounds. All right, Lydia will be passing it in here. Charlotte out to Kaylee. Picked up by number 40 and Katara. Jump ball called. Cardinals ball. It's their turn. That would be number 20. Oof. 20 out to number 44. And it would be stolen by Charlotte, who puts up a layup, and it lands. Ooh, I gotta move the camera. There we go. That'll be Charlotte's first points of the game, putting the Lancers at 8. Cardinals at 21. I'm not sure who just made that last shot. I'm just gonna give it to 20 because, yeah, why not? Pass goes out of bounds. Red ball. Oof. Score is 23 to 8. Number 20 bringing it down. Passes it over to 40. Down to 25, who is not able to get her hands on it before it bounces out of bounds. Charlotte getting past the press. Slows it down, passes it over to Katara, who tries to pass it to Charlotte, but it ends up getting stolen by 34, who passes it to 20. 20 down to 25, looks for a pass. Goes down the side by the basket, decides to pass it into 40. Basket is good, apparently, so that would be Paige. Trinity Mayhew and number 50, maybe Olivia. All right, that would be Soraya's second personal. Team's 5th. First shot is good. Ball goes out of bounds off of 34, so it's white ball. Lydia Kettner passing it in. Lydia gets it to Soraya, who somehow gets a jump ball. I guess someone grabbed it as she tried to shoot it, so I'm kind of confused how that was a jump ball. Oh well. They sort of grabbed her. I don't know. Lydia passes it into Soraya, who puts the ball up. Not quite high enough to get in. That would be number 40, passing it over to 34 and to number 44. And number 40 gets it over to 44. Number 50 looks to take the shot, but decides against it. She has the ball again, passes it down to number 25. Number 44 puts it up, just barely bounces out the rim. And that would be number 34 down to number 40. She puts it up. Cardinals struggling a little bit there. They still have a pretty significant lead over the Lancers. We'll see if they can make a pretty good comeback here in the second half, which is in exactly 1 minute. The big clock. Number 25 will be shooting 2 here. First one's good. Second one also is good. That would be Lydia Kettner passing it over to Charlotte. I've given up on stats. Too much is happening at once for me to handle. Charlotte down to Soraya. Down to Charlotte again. With 45 seconds left on the clock, we'll see if the Lancers can put any more points up here. Lydia down to Katara. Out to Soraya, who takes a long 2. And this one is good. Lancers at 10. Cardinals at 28. That'll be 25 with the shot. Lancers at 10. Cardinals at 30 now. Charlotte takes it down. Out to Soraya. Soraya tries to pass it to Trinity. And Katara tries to save it. Doesn't quite get there in time. It's a nice try. 50 passes it into 25. 25 down to 40. 40 takes a shot up. That one lands. Pretty good buzzer beater there by number 40. Putting the Cardinals at 32. Lancers at 10. Good first half played by both teams. We will be back in approximately 5 minutes for the second half. All right, we will see you guys then. In the meantime, look at these pretty cool bubbles that I found. This next one I like to call disco. It's a party of no people. Ooh, kind of hurts my eyes though. I'll switch it back. This one's called Dream. It's just kind of hazy around the edge. I am. Yeah. Is it not? I have 6 viewers. Yeah, I did the test and I deleted that one already, but this one apparently is working. I went to Anthony's. Yeah. You gave it to us. Yeah. We've been using it at every single. So, no, this is not. Go. Basically, whoever's broadcasting sees their point. I have twice. Last time, the team was a Brady bunch. People seem to like it. Except Sherman kept on muting me. Like, I do kind of have an idea. I'd have to write it down. Yeah. I just have to write my ideas down. Yeah. All right. Uh, before we go back to okay, now we're back. Yeah, the bubbles are pretty cool. Maybe we'll put them up again next time there's a timeout. All right, 20, passing it into 22, down to 42. 20 down to 50, over to 50. Her names. His name is Olivia. 42 doesn't have an. Oh, wait, she does. Her name is Amber Wojcik. 50 over to 25. Who has no name? 42 over to 50. Back down to 40, 20, 50. 50, 42 down at the wing. Looking for a pass. Decides to take it to the hoop. And in. Lydia passes it into Charlotte. Charlotte pulls it down and passes it over to Katara. She puts it up, just barely bounces out. Quite a few close calls. I'll turn this thing by the quite a few close calls by the Lancers here. A lot of their shots just barely bouncing right out of there. If all their shots would have made it, this game would be very close. 50 up to 20, down to 42, who's wide open down at the wing. Her long 2-pointer is good. Almost a 3-pointer. Oh, this thing is so, yeah. Charlotte out to Kaylee. That would be Lydia down to Charlotte again. Katara looking for a pass. It's still dribble there, and then Lydia over to Kaylee up top. Kaylee looks to Charlotte, and Charlotte. Oh, she drives down the side after faking a drive down the side. It's rebounded by 25. Who passes it over to 50, and it's body slammed by Soraya, but it's not called as a foul. With hands, and I guess that. Charlotte looks to Lydia. Lydia back up to Soraya. Soraya takes a 3, and that, I believe, is her second 3 of the game. Nice one by Soraya. Mark that. Putting the lean. All right, out of bounds off of the Lancers. So 50. Olivia, I think, is her name, is passing it in. Would put Charlotte slowing it down. Out to Kaylee. Kaylee goes to Lydia. Lydia travels, and ball belongs to the Cardinals. Need to turn this thing now. Boop, 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 boop. Number 50 takes a shot, goes out of bounds, and it's white ball. Immanuel taking it down. There we go. Soraya down to Lydia. Out to Kaylee up top. It'll be Charlotte over to Lydia. And travel. Apologize if the camera's kind of jerky. A couple of the legs fell off the tripod, so we're kind of trying to deal with that at the moment. We're making it work. That would be number 20 down to 42. Out to 50, down to 42 again. Who takes a jump shot, and this one putting their team at 40. So the score is 40 to 13. 32, Charlotte. Out to Soraya. Kaylee. Passing it all the way over to Charlotte. Charlotte passes it out to Soraya. Down to Lydia. Lydia tries to put it up and is stuffed by number 25, who, as I recall, does not have a name. That would be number 42, down to 50. 25. Stolen by Soraya. Nice steal there. She takes a drive, is stopped down at the hoop, but she gets it over to Charlotte. And Katara with the 2-pointer. Katara, Milky. Ooh, I missed who that was. There we go. I'm going to focus on this anymore because that's getting me too much. All right. Number 20, looking for a pass. Goes over to the left a little bit. 42. And out of bounds off of 25. Timeout called by Prof. UD. All right. Just because I haven't done it since the first half, I'm going to say Kazemba TV. And then zoom out again. All right. Lancers have definitely been playing pretty well this half. Three-pointer mixed in there. A couple of their other teammates making some points. I wish Sherman were here. He always knows how to make fun of me while I'm doing this. Oh yeah, I was gonna put bubbles up here. I call these the intermission bubbles. Let me find them. There they are. they're passing it over there. All right, that would be Charlotte. Bringing it down, out to Kaylee. Kaylee over to Lydia. Lydia down to Charlotte again. Out to Kaylee. She dribbles in and then passes it back out to Charlotte. Over to Lydia. Lydia drives down the middle, puts up a jump shot, and this one is good. Nice shot by Lydia. This is a down. Number 25 with the shot. Charlotte down the outside. Passes it into Lydia, who travels by falling over. But no, it wasn't a travel. There was a foul called right before that. On number 34. Her second personal, team second. Score 42-19. Lydia passes it into Katara, over to Kaylee, out to Charlotte. Charlotte out to Lydia. Over to Kaylee. Soraya passes it over to Charlotte. Almost gets stolen, but manages to make the pass. Lydia puts up a shot. Bounces out. Charlotte loses it to 25. 42 puts up out of the inside. Charlotte with the ball. Out to Kaylee. Over to Lydia. That'll be Charlotte. Kaylee down to Soraya, who snags it out of the air. Back up to Kaylee. Katara to Lydia, who trips over number 34 and 42, but makes a pass to Charlotte. It ends up getting stolen by 34. Out to 42, over to 44, and down to 52. Most of these people do not have names in my stat book. They are. Now it'd be Kaylee with the layup, ends up bouncing out. 34, slowing it up. Passes out to 44, who ends up stepping out of bounds. Once again, I apologize. I'm in the middle of fighting a cold, so I'm trying not. Charlotte bringing it down. Goes around the outside and passes the ball to Kaylee, who loses control of it, and the ball is now the Cardinals. So went out of bounds. 22 bringing it down. Over. Oh, stolen by Charlotte. Nice steal there. Puts a shot up. And that is good. Now we have number 20 bringing it down. Oh, I'm turning the camera way too much there. Oh, now I just bumped it. Okay. I'm very clumsy today. Number 30, 42's 3 is just very good there. Charlotte up top. Slows it down, passes it over to Lydia. Lydia out to Kaylee. Kaylee's three-pointer. Kaylee Koenig just scored a three-pointer. Nice three by Kaylee. 34 down to 52. Down to 20. 20 looks for a pass. Back over to 42. Puts up a shot and draws a foul. She gets 2 shots. First shot is a little bit too far to the right. Prof Udi calls a timeout. Prof Udi tries to call a timeout. Some confusion down in the substitution area. Now Lancers get to take their timeout. Keep on looking on that wall down there. This wall is dedicated to Hope Mayhew. Someone, if she's watching this, and they know that this is thinking about her. Number 22 gets it. And this one's good. They're passing it in to Charlotte Carstensen. Brings it down slowly. Out to Lydia. Lydia drives through the center through number 40 and 34. That would be Soraya over to Charlotte down the side. Charlotte down to Lydia, who takes a nice jump, putting the Lancers at 26. 20 points behind, 5 seconds left. .52 passes it, who takes a jump shot. This one bounces out. It's rebounded by Kaylee. Over to Charlotte. Charlotte slows it down, passes it over to Kaylee, who takes a 3. This one's a bit short. Ball goes out of bounds, and Cardinals get to take it down. Drives down the, passes it over to Charlotte, and the out takes a long 2. Rebounded by number 20 of the Cardinals. White ball, because I believe it was a either travel or double dribble. B. Katara foul is on the red. That would be her third. Third. Katara's first shot bounces a little right. Trying to get past Charlotte. Gets it down to 30. Number 50, back over to 40, who drives down the center but passes it out to 40, but not before traveling. Lydia over to Charlotte. Kaylee looking for a pass, goes to Lydia, who jumps through the air and grabs that ball. Number 32 out to Kaylee. Down to Soraya. Looks back to Lydia. And Lydia goes down the middle out to Kaylee. Down to Charlotte. Charlotte slowing it down, bringing it over to Katara. Out to Kaylee. Lydia. Charlotte down at the wing. Out to Soraya. Back down at the wing to Lydia. Lydia dribbles up to top and loses control of the ball after tripping over, I believe, 34. Yeah, 34. She drew the foul off of 34. Her fourth personal, team's fourth. One more foul and she's out of the game. We'll see if she can keep herself in for the remaining 4 minutes. Kazemba TV. Gonna blow my nose real quick. All right, and we are mostly back. Will be officially back, passes the ball in, which is right now. Okay, we're back. That would be Kaylee out to Charlotte, and Charlotte driving down the middle. She almost gets stuffed, but it's out to Katara, down to Kaylee. I mean, up to Kaylee. That would be Soraya with a 3-pointer, just rolls right out of the. So close. And that would be a jump ball going to the Lancers. Lydia passes it into Charlotte. Charlotte puts it up, and this one just bounces out the back, and it's right rebounded by Kaylee, out to Charlotte, over to Soraya, who takes another 3, bounces out again. Number 20 bringing it down the middle, down the side now, over to 52. Over to 52. Back out to 20. 20 looks for a good pass and goes to 50. Drives down and passes it out to Lydia. Goes down the middle, takes a jump shot. This one just a little bit too off to the right, over to Charlotte, to Soraya, down to Lydia. And Kaylee with the 3-pointer. This one bounces out. Kaylee and Soraya being the main 3-pointers for the Lancers this game. Koenig. Charlotte bringing it down. Out to Soraya. Over to Lydia. Down to Charlotte. Out to Soraya. Soraya brings it down the side and puts the shot up for the long 2. Nice jump shot by Soraya. Soraya definitely being the main shooter of this game, making the most shots as well. 44 over to 50. Rebounded by Charlotte. Charlotte over to Soraya. Over to 20. And stolen by 52, who puts it up. Does not land, and it's rebounded by Charlotte, who drives down the court. Goes out to Trinity. Trinity looks to Charlotte, over to Soraya, down to Katara. Quite a few passes here, down to Lydia. Katara puts it up, bounces out. Quite a few of the Lancers players have been playing the entire game. Don't have quite enough subs today to give each team member a decent amount of time of rest. Soraya bringing it down, over to Charlotte. Katara puts it up, and it's rebounded by 52 of the Cardinals. 35 seconds left in the game, with number 20 putting it up. It's 48 to 20. Lancers still at a 20-point deficit. This camera, I tell ya. All right, Soraya down to Lydia with 15 seconds left. Katara down to Lydia again. Lydia puts it up. This one just bounces out. Katara puts it in. Nice shot by Katara. 5 seconds left in the game. And that would be number 20 taking the final shot. Does not make the buzzer beater, but good game played by both teams. Lancers ending up only down by 18, as you can see right there. Here we go. Not the wall of hope, that thing. All right. Yeah, score ending up being 48-30. Good game played by both teams. We'll be back for varsity. We'll be back for varsity pretty shortly here. 15 minutes of warm-ups coming up next. I think I'll just leave the camera rolling here, and we'll see you guys soon. Starting for the Lancers, we have Cassidy Neldner, Emma Bailey, Leah Bailey, Riley Nellman, and Morgan Bobek. According to the announcer, it's coached by Jim Sido, but it's Sido. And then Chloe Hillstad, Kylie Putsy, Asher. Be sure to comment or any problems with the broadcast, with the audio, video, or anything else, or if I say anything wrong, which is bound to happen at some point in time. All right. Both team starters making their way out there, and looks like jumping for the Lancers is Riley Nellman. And for the Cardinals will be number 10, I believe. 50, Olivia Winju. All right, that would be Emma Bailey as point guard, passing it down to Morgan. She's not able to get her hands on it. Goes out of bounds. Pass is Brianna Nelson. She passes it down to 14, Chloe. Out to 32, Aubrey. Down to 12. 12 dribbles around and gets it over to 20, who looks to number 14 up top, over to 12 again, who takes a shot. This one bounces out. Rebounded by Leah Bailey. Over to Cassidy. And her pass goes down the middle. It's stolen from her by number 12, Brianna. Ball goes off of the Lancers, and looks like Brianna will be passing it in. Brianna to number 50, Olivia, who puts it up and gets the first points of the game for the Cardinals. Leah gets the ball and travels as number 12 almost runs into her. 20 passes it into 12. Brianna takes a shot, and this one bounces out. That would be number 31 with the shot. And number 32 is finally the person to put it in. That would be Aubrey Lasher. Emma Bailey dribbling and around number 14. Leah back to Emma. Emma puts up a long two. This one bounces out. Emma again. Dribbles up top over to Cassidy. Cassidy down the middle. Tries to put it up. Does not quite get it up there enough. And then that would be number 20 with the rebound. 20's name is Kylie Putsy. 32 over to number 50. Number 14, 32. 32 with the shot. This one bounces out. Rebounded by Morgan. Morgan passes it down to Emma, who tries to get it to Leah, who Leah does manage to get a hold of it. And that would be Cassidy down to Emma. Emma over to Morgan. We're in the middle over to Leah. Kylie passing it into 12, Brianna, who's now up top. She dribbles down the middle and draws the foul from Riley Nellman, which is her first personal, team's first foul. No, not first foul of the game. Number 32 makes her first free throw. Prepares to take her second. Second one rims out, and it's rebounded by Riley over to Morgan. That would be Emma Bailey with the ball. Out to Leah, who puts it up. This one bounces out. That would be number 12 with the ball. Oops. Passes it down to 32. Rebounded by Cassidy, but Cassidy draws the foul from number 12 on the Cardinals team. That would be Brianna. Her first personal, team's first. Cassidy out to Emma. Emma down to Morgan. Morgan tried bounces off the backboard, and that would be number 12 with the rebound over to 13, or not 13, 32. Her shot goes out of bounds. And in for the Lancers is Josie Nelman and Emma Bailey. In for the Cardinals is number 30, Grace Clark. Morgan passes it in to Cassidy. Sorry, I forgot her name for a second. Morgan Bobeck will be passing it in. Gets it down to Leah Bailey, but it's stolen by number 12. Down to number 14, who takes a shot. This one bounces out, and it is picked up by 20. Over to 32. That would be Emma Miller. She takes a jump stop, and then Josie Nelman travels, giving the ball to the Cardinals. Number 12, maybe bringing it down. Yeah, 12, Brianna. Over to 32, Aubrey. Out to 20, Kylie. Down to 32, Aubrey. Back over to 14, Chloe. Over to Aubrey. I'm learning these slowly but surely. Morgan Bobeck passing it in. Over to Leah, back to Morgan. Morgan slowly brings it down. Passes it out to Emma. Emma over to Leah, back to Emma. Josie snags it out of the air and gets it down to Cassidy. That would be she draws the foul from number 20. Her first personal team's third. Cassidy goes out of bounds, and Cardinals bringing it in. In for the Cardinals is 22 and 50. 22's name is Allie Schick, and 50 is Olivia Winju. Number 12 brings it down the side, tries to put it up, gets stolen by Josie over to Emma. Oof. Over to Cassidy, who puts it up. Stolen out of the air by number 50, over to number 12. Oh boy. Number 30 puts it up, and it bounces out off the top and back down again. That would be Emma Miller. She slows it down. Gets it to Josie. Josie tries to put it up, but draws the foul. Josie's first shot is good. In for the Lancers is Caitlin Berman and Riley Nelman. And in for the Cardinals is Chloe Hilstead. Second shot rims out, and let's see. Oops. There we go. Number 30 with the ball. She takes a jump shot. Just a bit too high up there. Snagged by Emma, who brings it down, passes it down to Riley, who takes a shot and puts it up, putting the score at 5-3. Lancers down by 2. Ball goes out of bounds off of Lancers. Cardinals get to keep it. Sneaky play there. Number 14 passes it off of the Lancers and grabs it again and puts the shot up. Wow. That would be Emma over to Juliana. Out to Caitlin. Caitlin out to Juliana again. Back down to Emma. Up to Emma. Emma down the side, down in the. Josie looks for a pass, goes back to Emma. Emma goes down the middle, out to Juliana, who takes a jump shot, and this one's good. In for Cardinals is Brianna and Aubrey. Passes it to 12, who drives down the middle very fast. Gets stolen by Josie over to Caitlin, but it's stolen back by Brianna, who puts the shot up and draws the foul. From Josie Nauman. That would be her, I believe, first personal team's third. Brianna's first shot is good. She prepares to take her second. Out of bounds off of Aubrey. No, off of Lancers. Aubrey's the one passing it in. Passes it into Brianna, down to 50. Over to Juliana. Morgan Bobek with the ball, bringing it down. Out to Caitlin. Over to Juliana, who... Over to Brianna, who's been having a pretty good game so far. Number 50 to 32. Over to 30. And she travels, so Lancer's ball. Emma Miller passes it over to 5. Still 10.5 minutes left in this half. On number 12. Oh, stolen by Leah. There we go. She loses control of the ball, but it's off of number 12, so the ball stays down on that side. Morgan gets to pass it in. To Leah. To Emma. Off of number 12's foot. I'm not sure what that would mean. I guess it would be Morgan passing it in. Gets it over to Emma. Emma up top. She takes a jump shot. Bounces out the back rim. Number 12 bringing it down. Takes a 3, but it ends up being way off, and then it's rebounded by Riley over to Morgan. Ball goes out of bounds off of number 32. So Morgan's passing it in for the Lancers. Morgan over to Emma. She goes up top, back over to Leah. Leah out to Morgan. Morgan over to Danny. Danny Gamble down the side out to Leah over to Danny again. Back over to Emma. Emma tries to put it up and draws the foul. Just as Coach Sito calls a timeout. All right. First time I get to do this game, Kazumba TV. Okay. Morgan passes it over to Emma. Emma up to Leah. Over to Danny. Danny looks for a pass, goes to Emma. Emma almost gets it stolen from her, and it goes out of bounds, but it's off of 24. Morgan passing it in. We're up to Emma Miller. Emma stolen by number 14. Let me turn this thing. Number 20 with the shot. That would be Kylie Putzi. Emma Miller bringing it down. Out to Leah. Leah over to Riley. And Riley looks for a pass and chooses Danny. Danny wrestles for the ball and gets a jump ball. Ball stays down on that side. Timeout called by the Cardinals. Kazumba TV. All right, plays back in, and number 24 bringing it down. Goes to number 50, who puts the shot up. That would be Emma Miller. Oh, it's camera. Over to Riley. Back to Morgan. Over to Danny. That would be number 24 with the ball. It's it to 20. Over to 32. 32's name is Aubrey Lasher. Jump ball. Both 24s from both teams fighting over that. .24 down to number 14. All the way down to number 20 with a granny shot over to number 14. Stolen by Lindsay Sito over to Cassidy Nelner, who puts the shot up, and it rims in. Just rolls right in. Remember of it, another jump ball is called. Been quite a few jump balls these last couple of minutes here. Clock is currently at 7:44. Cassidy Nelner. Morgan puts up her shot. This one's a bit short. Number 20 down to 24. She goes up to number 20. Foul called on Leah Bailey. That would be her second personal, team's fifth. Close to bonus here. Out to 24. Out of bounds off of Leah. Cardinals get to keep it. Out to 24. Or 30. 30 down to 20. 20 looks for a pass, goes to 32. Over to 24. 14 down to 30. 30 over to 24. Out to 20. Down to 14. 14 tries to put it up. Gets stuffed, puts it up again, and this time makes it. Putting them at okay, we're back. Technical error. All right, that would be Lindsay Sito trying to put it up. It gets stolen. Down to 14. 14 puts up a layup and is good. 14, maybe their lead scorer right now. I haven't been keeping track, but her name is Chloe Hillstead. She's been doing pretty well. Cassidy Nelner down the middle. Slows it up, and there's another jump ball there. Ball goes to the Cardinals. $14. Out to number 12. Goes down the outside. Down to number 30, who's wide open. Now she's not. Stolen by number 24, Leah Bailey. Gets it down to Cassidy. Another. Oh, this was a travel that time. No, not travel. What am I saying? Foul. White 24 hold. Her first personal, team's fifth. Morgan Bobeck passes it down to Emma. Emma over to Cassidy. Back to Emma. Emma back to Cassidy. Cassidy puts it up. Bounces out. And number 14 to 10. 10's name is Jordan Austin. Down to 50. Who tries to put it up but gets totally fouled there. I'm guessing it was on 25, which is Leah. Yeah, second personal, team sixth. They're, Cardinals in bonus now. First shot is good. Second shot bounces out. Leah rebounds. Gets it out to Cassidy. Over to Morgan. Passes it out to Emma. Emma looks to Morgan. Morgan to Cassidy. Cassidy back over to Emma. Emma thinks about taking a shot, but decides to pass it out to Morgan. Over to Cassidy. Back to Josie. Down to Morgan. Morgan dribbles out to Cassidy. Over to Josie, and Josie down to Morgan in the post, who puts it up. And nice shot by Morgan Bobeck, putting their team at 9. Cardinals still at 17. Now they're at 19. Because number 15 just scored. 50, not 15. Also drew the foul, so since it's a bonus, they get to take some shots here. 1-1. Shot is good, and Leah passes it over to Morgan. Morgan out to Cassidy. Cassidy over to Leah, who travels. Ball goes to the Cardinals. Ten to 12. 30 wrestles with the ball over. Wrestles with Emma over the ball. Emma Miller slowly takes it down. Over to Leah Bailey. Out to Emma Bailey. Josie Nauman looks for the pass. Goes to Emma. Emma swinging it around. Passes it out to Emma Bailey, who travels. Ball goes to Cardinals. Riley Nauman in for Josie Nauman. Number 12 passes it out to 14, who takes it up. Rebounded by number 22, puts it up again. Lancers may need to box out a bit more. Ball stays down there after the jump ball is called. And at number 22, no, not number 20, 12 is passing it in. Out to 10, down to 50, over to 12, out to 32, down to 22, out to 10. 10 puts a shot up, not quite high enough. Stolen by Morgan. Draws the foul from number 50. Morgan passes it in to Emma. That would be 52nd personal, teams 6th. Both teams in the bonus now. Riley puts a shot up, rebounded by Emma. Emma Miller puts the shot up, rebounded by Emma Bailey. Out to Emma Miller. Emma puts it up, and this one is good. Nice jump shot by Emma Miller. Number 12 slowly brings it down. Passes it out to number 50, who tries to put it up. Draws the foul, gets to take 2 shots here. First shot does not make it in. Danny Gamble and Caitlin Berman in for Morgan Bobek and Emma Bailey. 50 prepares to take her second. And it's good. Putting their team at 21. Lancers currently at a 10-point deficit. Caitlin down to Emma. Emma out to Riley, who takes a shot. This one bounces out. Rebounded by 12, who drives down, and it takes a shot, but this one's rebounded by Riley. Out to Emma Miller. Miller takes her shot. This one doesn't quite get up there. And another jump ball is called. Caitlin over to Riley, and that would be Katara down to Juliana, who puts the shot up, bounces out. Jump ball called. Lancer, no. Eleva gets it. 32. 12 struggles to find a pass, tries to put it up, draws the foul. Currently there is 1 minute and 49 seconds left in the first half. Number 12 prepares to take 2 shots. Josie Nauman in for Riley Nauman. And her first shot is good. Brianna prepares for her second shot. This one is good as well. Juliana passes it in to Caitlin. Down to Danny. Danny fakes a shot up there, but then actually does take a shot. This one's rebounded by Josie, who puts it back up there. Number 12 gets the rebound. Slows it up. We're to 24, who takes a 3. This one barely bounces out of there. Josie Nauman with the rebound over to Danny Gamble. Danny over to Emma. Emma over to Josie, over to Caitlin, to Danny. Danny takes a 3 off the over to number 13 or 12, sorry. Draws the foul, gets to take 2 shots. Brianna has been able to take a lot of free throws this game. Less than a minute left in the first half. If you look at the time of our video, we are almost at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In about 5 more seconds. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. That would be Caitlin Berman bringing it down. Over to Leah Bailey. Over to Lindsay. Ball goes out. Cardinals are at 26. Lancers at 11. Emma Miller taking it down. Out to Leah. Leah out to Caitlin, who snags it out of the air. Over to Juliana. Juliana fakes a shot. Over to Leah, who puts it up. Rebounded by 32. 32 taking it down the side. Over 30. Over to 10. Down to 24. She looks for a pass. Goes to 30. Down to up to 14. And number 30 takes a buzzer beater. This one does not quite make it up there. And that would be the first half. We will be back in approximately 10 minutes for the second half. Good game played by both. If Lancers can step it up a little bit, they still have a good chance of winning. We'll be back shortly.
We will be adding up totals for tonight's activities and have a grand total following the game. We will be announcing the raffle winners and have the check presentation after the varsity game, so please remain in your seats for a bit. And now, for a bit of fun, we will have the Subway Shooter.
Gotta make that layup. Make that layup, you're eligible for a 6-inch sub. Miss the layup, you're eliminated. You gotta wait until next time. Keep it moving. Got some old timers here, fresh start. Woohoo!
This is a competition to see if you are eligible for a 6-inch sub from Subway. Brought to you by Subway. If you make a layup, you get a sub. Noah Sito going up for the layup. And Noah gets a sub. Ryan Zimmerman gets a sub. Steven Krause gets a sub. And Paul Schoenbeck gets a Subway sandwich. All right, this is free throws for the Subway sandwich. All right, now we get the older kids. They have to take three pointers. Ryan Zimmerman. There goes Paul Schoenbeck. Noah. Steven Krause. We'll see if he's the only one. Oh, Steven's eliminated as well.
All right, here's our platter contestants. All right, Tyson, good luck for the platter. All right, good try. All right, here's our old guys for the Subway platter. All right, give him a hand.
Wait a second. He didn't make his three-pointer. I was a little. was losing viewers while I was doing. I just have one right now. I don't know who it is. Hello. Good. You want to commentate or do camera? Or do camera? You can do either way. You want to commentate? My throat's getting kind of sore. Yeah. All right.
I don't really like to.
I will do camera. Commentating the second half for you guys will be Leah Kettner.
Is there someone sitting here? How do you put this on? Oh, your head's too big. Okay, wait. No, I'm not doing that. No. 2 seconds left. And we will be going into the second half of the girls' game. Immanuel versus the Eleva-Strum. First starters on Immanuel, we have Morgan Bobeck, Emma Bailey, Cassidy Nelner, Leah Bailey, and Riley Nauman. And I don't. Oh, and our tripod is broken. That's nice. Alrighty, Cassidy Nelner bringing the ball down for Immanuel. Pass it into Riley, who I think tries to take the shot, but it's stopped. It's taken down the court by the Cardinals and tries to be passed to 20 at the bottom, but it bounces off her fingers. Morgan Bobeck taking the ball out. Immanuel playing against the press, passes it to Emma Bailey, who gets it to Leah Bailey, who drives. She doesn't make it to the basket. She stops a dribble, passes it out to Cassidy Nelner, who is on the top. She drives around Leah Bailey, who set the screen, passes it up to Riley Nauman, who drives but accidentally travels. It will be Cardinals' ball. Number 20, passing it into number... No, I don't want names. I'm good. Passes it over to tries to pass it to 14 on the right corner, but it bounces off her hand and goes out of bounds. Morgan Bobeck, number 34, passing it in once again. She passes it to Emma Bailey, number 14, who drives against the press. She accidentally loses the ball and fouls number 20. Number 20 for the Cardinals will be passing it into number 12. She drives in, passes it to 32, passes it to 20. Leah blocks the ball, and it gets taken by Cassidy Nelner. It is White's ball. No, Green's ball. My bad. Morgan Bobeck taking it out. Passes it to Cassidy Nelner. She's stuck, drives around, gets over half court. She stops a dribble, passes it to Leah Bailey, who passes it to Morgan. She passes it over to Cassidy on the left side, who drives around to the center, passes it to Leah Bailey, who drives up to the top, drives in, passes it out to Emma Bailey on the top, drives around to the right, who passes it to Riley Nauman, who drives in, tries to go up, gets blocked, goes over to Cassidy Nelner on the top once more. She drives to the left, passes it to Riley on the left, passes it up to Leah Bailey. She looks around, passes it down to Morgan in the right corner, who takes the 3. It just rolls out. Number 24, Cardinals will be taking it down. She passes it over to 14, who passes it into 12, who drives in and tries to pass it to 50, but Morgan steals the ball. She tries to drive around, but 32 blocks her and Morgan travels. The score is Cardinals 26, Immanuel 11. 12 passing it into 20 for the Cardinals. 20 drives around Leah, passes it down to 14 in the corner, passes it all the way over to 12, who drives in and takes the shot. Doesn't go in. It's bounced around, and it will be Green's ball. Morgan once again taking it out. She passes it to Emma Miller, who gets around her defender well, drives all the way down the court, passes it to Leah Bailey, who takes the shot, misses, and almost rebounded by Emma Miller, but she can't quite grab it. Cardinals helping her up nicely. Nice the teamship. No, that's not teamwork because it was the opposite team. I don't know. 20 brings the ball down but loses to dribble, passes it to 12, who drives around, passes it to 32, who passes it over to 20 on the right side, passes it over to 12 on the left side, who drives in and takes the shot and makes it. Very nicely done as she was getting pushed around a little bit. Riley passing it into Emma Miller, who passes it to Cassidy, who drives down. She stops and tries to pass it to Morgan, but 32 steals the ball. And 12 trips taking it down, and Leah Bailey gets the layup and gets fouled. It looks like 12 might be hurt. Number 24 will be coming in for 12 for Cardinals. No. Leah Bailey will be shooting 2 free throws. Zoom in. Yeah. Leah Bailey almost makes her first one. It rolls out. She will be shooting again, her second free throw. Just bounces out, rebounded by 14 for Cardinal. Passes it to 24, who takes the easy shot. Emma Miller passes it into Morgan Bobeck, who passes it back to Emma. Emma passes it over to Cassidy and gets over the halfway point, who passes it to Riley. Riley tries to go up, but it gets blocked. It's grabbed by Riley on the pass in. She passes it to Cassidy as she falls down, passes it back to Riley. Riley over to Morgan, down to Emma Miller in the left. She tries to drive in, but can't get anywhere. She gets the body block called, or she draws the body block. It will be a foul on number 24 for the Cardinals. That's her second personal, team third. Emma Miller passing it into Cassidy, who takes the shot, makes it. Score is now Cardinals 30, Immanuel 13. 20 bringing it down the court, passes it to 24 on the right-hand side. Tries to pass it into 32, but Riley hits it out of bounds. Josie Nauman coming in for Riley Nauman. 14 for the Cardinals will be passing the ball in. She passes it up to the top to 24, who passes it to 21, who takes the 3. Nope, only a 2. She makes the 2. Morgan passes it into Emma Miller, who accidentally travels. Jill Morgan bringing the ball down, passes it to Emma Miller on the left, who passes it to Cassidy on the top. Goes around. Oh, and miscommunication. There's a bad pass. 14 brings it down for the Cardinals, makes a layup, and draws the foul as well. Well done there. 14 for Cardinals will be shooting 2. Foul was on 25. Josie Nalman, that is her fourth personal, team third. 14 misses her first shot for the Cardinals. Leah Bailey will be coming in for Josie Nalman. Fourteen taking her second free throw here. She misses the shot. It's rebounded by Morgan Bobeck, who drives around. Looks like she got hit in the face. Passes it to Emma Miller, who drives in, passes it out to Leah. And it looks like Morgan got whacked in the nose. Might be bleeding. Riley Nalman goes in for her. Emma Miller will be passing the ball in for Immanuel. She passes it into Riley, who tries to go up and draws the foul. She will be shooting too. Riley Nauman for Immanuel, shooting her first free throw. It bounces around but does go in. Score is 34 Cardinals, 14 Immanuel Lancers. Riley shooting her second free throw. She makes this one. Very nicely done. 32 passing it to 20 for the Cardinals, who brings it down the court. She passes it to 24 in the corner, who drives in around them and draws the foul. Good sportsmanship on both sides here. 14 for the Cardinals will be passing it in. She passes it over to 20, who drives around and not sure if it got whacked, but the pass went out of bounds. It will be Immanuel's ball. Emma Miller, number 10, will be passing it in for Immanuel. Nope, wait. Nope, they decided it was white ball. Okay. Number 14 for Cardinals will be passing it in. She passes it over to 32, but Cassidy jumps up and gets the ball. She passes it down the court to Leah Bailey, who stops and passes it to Cassidy, who takes the three, but it gets stopped. Julianne gets the rebound. Emma Miller takes the shot. It's rebounded by 32 on the Cardinals, who passes it to 20, who will be taking it down the court for the Cardinals. She she passes it to 32. She passes it over to 24 on the left side, who drives in once again and draws the foul once more. That will be a foul on number 12, Cassidy Nelner. That is her first personal, team fourth. Number 24 for the Cardinals will be shooting her first free throw. It is good. Lots of people coming in for the Cardinals. I'm not going to. Okay, we have 23, we have 10, we have 30, we have 22, and the shooter is left in number 24. 24 taking her second free throw for the Cardinals. She makes that as well. Riley Nauman taking the ball out, and there. Oh, because she made the shot. Okay. Riley Nauman passes it to Cassidy Nelner, who brings the ball down the court. Cassidy Nelner going to the left and passing it to Leah. Up to Juliana, who drives in, passes it out to Emma Miller, who drives in again. Tries to make the shot but misses, gets her own rebound, passes it up to Leah Bailey, who takes the short free throw line type thing and makes the shot. 12 for Cardinals will bring the ball down, passes it into 22 with a very nice bounce pass, but she misses her shot. Juliana gets the rebound and passes it to Emma Miller, who drives down but slows it down. She passes it over to Cassidy on the right side, passes it into Riley, but the pass gets intercepted by number 12 for the Cardinals. She passes it to 23, who takes the shot and once again gets fouled. Foul will be on on number 15, Juliana Hine. That will be her second personal, team fifth. Number 13 for the, no, sorry, 23 for the Cardinals will make her first free throw. Emma Bailey coming in for Juliana Hine for Immanuel. '23 taking her second free throw for Cardinals. She makes this one as well. Riley Nauman takes the ball out, passes it to Emma Bailey, who brings the ball down the court. She slows it down and passes it over to Cassidy, who looks around. She drives to the left, but takes it back up to the top, passes it to Leah. There, the ball is on the ground, and there's going to be a jump ball. Morgan Bobeck coming in for Cassidy Nelder. Morgan, number 34 for Immanuel, will be passing the ball in. She passes it to Emma Miller, who fakes around, drives to the left, passes it out to Leah Bailey, who passes it to Morgan, who takes the three. It's almost good, but it bounces out. Riley with the nice rebound, tries to take the shot, but misses. And Cardinals get the rebound, 12 bringing it down the court. Morgan, Pat Miller, who brings it down the court. She passes it to Emma Bailey, who looks around, drives around, passes it out to Morgan, passes it over to Leah, who drives to the right a little bit and passes it to Emma Bailey, who passes it over to Morgan Bobeck on the left side. She looks around, drives up a little bit, drives up to the top, passes it down to Riley Nauman, who goes in, but misses. Her dribble gets stolen. 12 tries to take it, but her foot goes out of bounds. It will be Immanuel's ball. Morgan Bobeck, number 34 for Immanuel, will be taking it out. Score is 38 Cardinals, 17 Lancers. Morgan passing it in to Emma Bailey, who drives up to the top and passes it to Emma Miller. She drives around and passes it over to Morgan, who once again takes the three and misses. Rebounded by 22 and given to 12 to take down the court for the Cardinals. She stops, passes it to 23, passes it over to 30 maybe, and there will be a jump ball. Number 12 for Cardinals will be passing it in. She's looking around, passes it over to 10, who takes the three right away, misses. Rebounded by 12, who tries to pass it to 30, but Emma Bailey gets it. She slows it down, and it's going to be a jump ball. She looks like she got whacked in the head, but she might be okay. Yeah, she's good. It's Emma. She's fine. Morgan, 34 for Immanuel, will be taking the ball out. She passes it to Emma Miller, who drives around and gets Leah to screen for her, passes it over to Leah, who passes it down to Emma Bailey. Nice pass there, passes it out to Morgan, who passes it, in between Riley's legs. There's going to be a foul on number 10, Immanuel. Emma Miller. That's her second personal, team sixth. 10 for Cardinals, passes it into 12. 12 passes it all the way. Riley gets the ball foul from 22 on Cardinals. That is her ball in. D came in maybe. Emma Miller bringing it down the court. She takes the three from the top, just misses it. Rebound. Nicely played there by both teams. 30 for the Cardinals will pass it into 12. No, she doesn't. She dribbles, passes it down to 11 on the right side. Stolen by Emma Miller. She passes it to Cassidy, who will draw the foul. The foul will be on 12 as a push. 12 for the Cardinals. That's her third personal, team sixth. Morgan Bobeck for Immanuel will pass it into Emma Miller, who drives in, gets stuck, passes it to Josie Nauman, who takes the shot, and 30 rebounds the missed shot. 12 drives around and drives all the way, passes it to 22, and she will travel before she takes the shot. It will be Emmanuel's ball. They are not winning, 17 to 38. Emma Miller drives to the right, takes a nice layup, but misses. It is rebound by 30 for the Cardinals. Pass to 12 to take it down the court. 12 passes it to 22, who makes the shot. Josie passing it to Cassidy. Nelner for Immanuel, who will be dribbling down court nice and slow, maybe trying to set something up. Drives to the left, passes it out to Emma Miller, who takes the three, misses, and rebounded by 11, who passes it to 12 for the Cardinals. Passes it down to 30, and Leah will definitely foul her. That will be a foul on Immanuel. That is her. Juliana Hine comes in for Leah. That is Leah's third personal, team seventh. 30 for the Cardinals will be shooting a free throw. She misses, and it's rebounded by the Cardinals. Cardinal passing it over to 30 on the left, passes it back up to 12, who drives, but it is stolen by Cassidy, who drives down. She drives all the way and takes the shot, but she accidentally travels. We will have in for Immanuel 22, Caitlin Berman for Emma Miller. Totally switching out for the Cardinals. We now have 20, 24, 32, 50, and 40. Some of who were on JV. Anyway. 24, passing it over to 40, who passes it back up to 24, who passes it over to 20, who passes it all the way over to 40, passes it down to 24. She's stuck in the corner, passes it to 50 in the center, and takes the shot, and it goes in. Nice defense by Josie, not to foul. Cassidy, number 12 for Immanuel, will bring the ball down, drives around the screen set by Juliana Hine, passes it back up to Caitlin Berman at the top. To 17. Number 20 for Cardinals. No, 24 for Cardinals. She passes it up to 24. 24 drives in and takes the hooks it. Nicely done there. Passes it into Morgan, who almost hits it back out of bounds. Looks like she was looking somewhere else. Morgan comes down, drives to the right. There's a clog up but Josie she takes the shot but misses. Cardinals pass it over to 14, who takes the ball down the court. 14 passes it over to 24 into 40, but Cassidy steals the ball and drives all the way down the court. Tries to make the layup, misses, but she does draw the foul for Immanuel. That will be a foul on 32 Cardinals. That will be her first personal, team seventh. Cassidy will be shooting 2, I believe. Cassidy's first free throw goes in. Very nicely done. Number 12, Cassidy Nelner, takes her second free throw and once again makes it. Leah Bailey coming in for Josie. No, for Julianne Hine. Number 40 for the Cardinals will be passing the ball in once the ref gives her the ball. There we go. Number 14 for the Cardinals will bring it down the court. She drives to the leftish, but not really. Passes it into 32, who drives around Josie. Nicely done. Takes the shot and draws the foul. Emma Riley Nauman, Lindsay Nauman, and Caitlin Berman. The foul 5. That would have been. That's her 5th personal. Team's 8th. Number 2 for the Cardinals. Okay. It will be called on 32 of the Cardinals. That's her 2nd personal, team's 8th. Cassidy misses her free throw, but it's rebounded by no one, and it's a jump ball. Morgan Bobeck will be passing it in for Immanuel. She gets it to Leah Bailey, who passes it up to the top to Emma Miller, who takes the 3 and makes it. Very nicely done. 24 for the Cardinals will pass it all the way down to 32. 40 communicated with 32, and Leah Cassidy bringing it fastly down. Fastly is not a word. Fast down the court and tries to make the layup but misses. Rebounded by the Cardinals. Number 32 brings it down the court a little ways before she passes it to number 15 to 30, passing it over to 41, who passes it to 14 into 30. Nicely played there, but she misses, and Immanuel accidentally hits it out of bounds. 23 and 11 coming in for 14 and 32 on the Cardinals side. 30 on the Cardinals will be passing the ball in. She passes it out to 24, passes it down to 23, who passes it into 40, and stolen by Immanuel. Leah Bailey bringing the ball down. She slows it down, passes it out to Cassidy Nelner, who takes the 3. Misses, rebounded by 30 on the Cardinals side. She passes it to 24, who will bring the ball down the court. Slowly, but steady. Nice around the back there. 11 through Leah's legs. Rebounded by 23 and draws the foul. 4 minutes left in this game. I'm hoping they don't start fouling too much because there's no way Immanuel's going to catch up, but that's usually what they do anyway, and then it takes forever. But that's my opinion. 23 for the... No, they're not going to come back. I'm sorry to ruin your day. 23 for the Cardinals will make her first free throw. Nicely shot there. Oh, I'm tired, so I'm losing my ability to speak. I'm sorry. No, I'm good. 23 for the Cardinals will take her second free throw and make it. Leah Bailey, number 24 for Immanuel, will pass it to Cassidy Nelner, number 12 for Immanuel. Cassidy bringing it down the court. Looks around, dribbles around, passes it over to Emma Miller, who drives in the center. Nicely done there. Tries to take the shot and draws the foul. She will be shooting 2 free throws. It was the foul on number 23 for the Cardinals. That is her first personal, team 9th. Emma Miller shooting 2 for Lancers. First one is Bravo. Danny Gamble, number 21, in for Morgan Bobeck, number 24 for the Lancers. Emma Miller not making her second free throw. Looks like no one knew where the ball was there, and it will stay with Immanuel. Emma Miller passing the ball in for the Lancers. Passes it to Leah Bailey, who passes it to Danny Gamble. Over to Cassidy, back down to Emma Miller, who takes the 3 once again and swishes it. Number 10, pass Cardinals. She takes a shot, misses. Rebounded by the Cardinals, passing it, and it's going everywhere. I can't see what's going on. 40 gets the ball down to 30, over to 11, who takes the shot. She makes 3. Cassidy Nelner drives up to the top and passes it to Cassidy Nelner. Drives around and takes the long 2, and she makes the shot. It bounced out, and I thought it was going to stay out, but then it went back in. Passing it down to 23, but Cassidy passes it to Emma Miller, who will take the layup and make it. Very nicely done there. 30 passing it into 10 for the Cardinals. Will be bringing it down, slowing it down a little bit. Lancers are coming back. I don't think they'll quite be able to come back. They're 30-50. 40 takes the shot and makes it. Danny Gamble taking the ball out, passes it to Emma Miller. Emma Miller taking the shot and missing, rebounded by 23 on Cardinals. She will bring it down the court. Passes it to 30, who has a put misses. Rebounded by jump ball. 11, 15, 14, and 22 coming in for Immanuel, and 22 coming in for 40 for the Cardinals. Number 30 for Cardinals will be passing the ball in. 30 gets it into 22, who is on the top, who drives down to the left, passes it to 23, over to 10, passes it back to 22, into 23. She passes it to 10. It's somewhat intercepted by Emma, and Cardinals get called for an over and back. Nicely done there by Emma Bailey. Timeout called by Immanuel. Half timeout called by Immanuel. Immanuel is down by 22 points, 52-30. Nicely played here on both sides. Pretty clean game overall. Nice sportsmanship, it looks like, on both sides. And I have to go right now, so Sam will be broadcasting.
And I'm back. Hello. Doing camera and voice again. All right. Lindsay Sito passes it into Emma Bailey. Emma dribbles down the center, passes it back out to Lindsay. Lindsay puts it up and sinks it. Nice shot by Lindsay Sito. And that would be number 10 dribbling it down, passes it over to 23 and from Emma. All right. Number 23 getting to shoot 2 here. Lancers down by 20, scores 52-32. Now they're down by 21 because 23 just made a shot. The second shot is also good. Juliana gets it, passes it over to Caitlin. Caitlin drives down over to the side, passes it back out to Emma. Emma dribbles down the middle and gets it stolen from her, but also draws the foul at the same time. That will be 11th first personal, team's 10th. Both teams currently have at least 10 fouls. Her first shot does not go in. Second shot does not either, but 23 gets the rebound, drives down the side, passes it down to number 11, who's wide open. Her shot falls, putting her team at 56. Lancers still at 32, with a minute 20 seconds left in the game. Emma Bailey passes it out to Lindsay Sito, down to Caitlin Berman, takes a shot down to Danny, who puts a shot up, rebounded by Emma, puts it back up. Rebounded by Juliana over to Danny. Tries to put it up. Gets stuffed. Stolen by number 30. Down to 10. Over to 23. Be a foul on Danny Gamble. That would be Danny's first personal, team's something that's over 10. I don't know. They have 10 right now. Can't see exactly how many. seconds left. 0.3 if you want to be that precise. 30. Kaylin, oh, I got to turn the camera. Down to Emma. Emma tries to put it up. Gets stuffed. She gets her own rebound. Over to Danny. Stolen by number 22 as the fans of the Cardinals are going crazy. 32.6 seconds left. Second personal. I'm just saying. Reach 10 already. All right, number, I can't tell, 20 or 10. Her first shot is good. She prepares to take her second. This one lands, and Juliana passes it into Lindsay, goes to Emma. Emma stops, dribbles down the side, holds up, goes down the middle, puts the ball up, does not quite get it in there. Emma and number 22 fighting over the ball. Number 10 gets it, passes it down to 11, who puts it up, gets the point. 10 seconds left. Juliana passes it into Emma. Emma bringing it down. Slows it up top. 1 second left. She puts up the last shot and makes the buzzer beater. Nice shot by Emma Bailey, putting her team at 35 points. Unfortunately, the Cardinals managed to pull ahead at 60 points, but good game played by both teams. Lancers doing a real nice job in the second half. And we will see you guys sometime next week when we will be broadcasting, I think,